Well, in the secret place of the Most High, see, that's where you'll find me. Under his wings is where I hide. Said it's in the secret place of the he's the Most High. See, that's where you'll find me. Under his wings is where I hide. Said under his wings is where I hide. Said it's in the secret place of the Most High. See, that's where you'll find me. Under his wings is where I hide. Said it's in the secret place of the Most High. See, that's where you'll find me. Under his wings is where I hide. Said it's in the secret place of the he's the Most High. And that's where you'll find me. Said that's where you'll find me. Under his wings is where I hide. See, under his wings is where I hide. Praise the Most High today, family. We say praise the highest today. In the secret place of the Most High. That's where you're going to find old Robert. Praise the Most High every single day. Without question. You're going to find me right here. Praising the Most High. I may not come on and record every single day, but I'm going to be right here in the secret place, seeking my Abba's face. Saying, where you at, Daddy? Where you at? He say, I'm right here. Well, he say, here I is. Praise the highest today. And family, we have a grand idea we want to share today. But first, let me say I hope everyone is well today and that you're able to get out and enjoy this day like I am. Getting in some fresh air. Let's get some. There we go. Some sunshine if it's in your neck of the woods. And some good old exercise. We are so amped today, family. And what I mean by amp is excited. That's another one of them country words we used to use back then in the sticks. But family, this idea took a different turn today. After I got up and read a comment from one of our viewers. Pardon me. I would love to read it, but I'll post it right here. They said, Jesus, basically they were saying that Jesus was the only one that can call the Most High Dad or Father. And they said they lost their dad in 1980 sometimes ago. But that Yahusha is the only one that can call Abba Yah Daddy. In their own words, and this is my understanding of what they was writing. I said, no. You must have misread that thing. Have you picked that Bible up in a while? The one that's on your coffee table that's collecting dust? Or have you even cared to buy you one? You need to invest in one. I said, you must have missed the whole idea from yesterday. You didn't even watch. You just saw the title and kept it moving. That's what most people do when they come and complain. They might see my head wrap and say, You're not supposed to have your head covered when you prophesy. I say, Negro, I'm not prophesying. I'm nobody's prophet. I'm not even a teacher or a preacher. All I am is a son of the Most High. He told me to come as I am. He said, give me 15 minutes. He didn't say, Robert, don't put nothing on your head. Don't do this, don't do the other. Get you a dashiki and put on. No, he didn't say that. When we first started, we was riding our bike and doing squats. Getting back in shape after rehab. But praise the Most High. This idea is somewhat tailor-made for this individual. And I told him I hurt for you. My heart hurts for you because you don't have this relationship with the Father or my dad like you like I do. You don't have this relationship like I do, nor like Yahusha did. And this is problematic. And I imagine this is how most Christian folk feel, or believers feel. And I can guarantee you this, if I ask that individual a question today, I say, you call your pastor dad or father, wouldn't you? Yes, he's my spiritual father. You are lied. You only have one spiritual father, and that's the Most High, as the text also says. But as we mentioned in the recording yesterday, family, the Most High said, Yahusha said, unless you come as a child, you're not going to enter into the kingdom of the Most High. And we'll put that script right here too. But what does coming as a child means, Robert? How do you approach your parent? I don't know about y'all, but I call my pop Daddy when I first met him. I ain't call him Larry. Oh boy. I ain't say, hey Larry, come here. I'm hungry. No, I call him Daddy. Identification of endearment. See, that's what you do when you talk to your parent. I ain't call my mother. I ain't say, hey Maddie, come here. Hey Maddie, I'm hungry. Hey Maddie, come here. And that's because, this is good right here. Thank you, Pop. When I was introduced to him, they said, I'm your daddy. Oh boy. I'm your mother, I'm your mama. And 9 times out of 10, if you from the country, they didn't say, I'm your father or I'm your mother. Yeah, we knew them after we got older as our mother, but we also knew them as who they presented themselves to be. And it wasn't by no name in the beginning. It was all about that relationship, getting to know them, getting to crying out, and that certain individuals show up in the middle of the night, getting that boo-boo and piss off your britches. Oh boy, and ain't that how the Father does us? Thank you, Albert, it's a good idea. He'll take and clean us up, family. Get that boo-boo and piss off our pants, make us grow up. But yeah, we're to put on Mashiach. Oh, and how do we do that? We're to take the same attitude. Like I told him, he was the first of many sons and daughters. So why wouldn't we have the right to call him daddy and Abba and dad? I believe this individual was truly offended by me calling my daddy dad, because they don't have that same kind of relationship, nor do they care to invest in the relationship. See, I spend a tremendous amount of time with my daddy. That's why I can call him dad. And that's why I know my dad's plans. I know my dad's ideas. I know the heart of my father. And we can say I know his mind and his heart because of who? Yahusha. Because he sent the grand example, Yahusha, to show us the way. And that's the title of this idea today. Let this mind be in me. Let this mind be in Robert today. Let's read that. And it's out of Philippians 2, 5 through 11. It says, let this mind be in you, which was also in Mashiach Yahusha, who being in the form of the Most High, did not consider it robbery to be equal with the Most High, but made himself of no reputation, taking the form of a bondservant and coming in the likeness of men. We're going to keep on. We're going to read this and then we'll come back. And being found in appearance as a man, he humbled himself and became obedient to the point of death, even the death of the tree. Therefore, the Most High also has highly exalted him and given him the name which is above every name, that at the name of Mashiach, or at the name of Yahushua, every knee shall bow, of those in heaven and of those on earth and of those under the earth, and that every tongue should confess that Yahushua HaMashiach is master, to the glory of the Most High, the Abba. Oh boy, let's back up. I want to go over this one point I saw. There you go. This is how we do this, family. This is how we take on the mind of Mashiach. And the first and foremost, family, he did some works. Oh boy. No, I don't have to do no works. Works are done away with. You a doggone lying a cuss. Thank you, Pop, for holding that. Taking that thought and that word out of my mouth. You a doggone lie. You a despicable lie. Or I say like my aunt, Tim Merritt, who puts down great knowledge. His channel is STM Verse and Chapter and Verse here on YouTube. Great teacher. Now that's a teacher. That's who you want to go to when you want to go to a teacher. But Yahushua, the text says he made no reputation to himself, but made himself of no reputation. And see, that's what a lot of us want, family. We want that name. Pardon me. We want to walk in the shoe. We want the shoes. We want to show off the shoes of Mashiach and the jacket and the fame, but we don't want to walk in his shoes. Oh boy, what a grand statement. We don't want to walk a mile in his shoes. And he lets us know right off top, if you walk a mile in my shoes, you got to do some suffering. You can't reign with me if you don't suffer with me. You got to go through some things. But then the next thing, family, taking the form of a bondservant. And you know what a bondservant is, don't you? It's right above the rank our people here in America has served as. We weren't quite a bondservant. We was slaves. That means they work you without paying you. But when you're a bondservant, you're a little bit over a slave, because you do have some benefits. You get to go home after you paid your price or what you owed. And he came in the likeness of men. But the most important for us to remember is he humbled himself and became obedient to the point of death. And family, this death thing, we don't have to look at it always as hands being physically put on you to where they raise you up on the tree and nail you to it and stab you in the side. No, this is not always the case. Now we must be willing, but the main point he's making is humbling yourself under his mighty hand, that he can lift you up in due season when he chooses. Not when you choose, say, I want to be a big boy now. I want to do this, that, and the other now. And family, he showed me some visions way back when I was really seeking his face. When we moved out to Columbia, I was on fire then after them folks told me that they had dropped my parole and all the fees. That was most important. They dropped them fees from having to pay parole. Because that ain't nothing they just do. That's no coincidence, family. They want them parole fees. Because a lot of that's going straight to the parole officer, in my understanding. You have to pay them for doing their job. Oh boy. But the Most High was giving me a lot of downloads, as folks say. And he showed me some things I would be doing, and I thought it was for that time then. Oh boy. Well, I didn't know that I had to serve 30 years at the least, probably about 35 years in the valley of the shadow of patience. Don't nobody like waiting on the Most High. Because we have to go around the mountain, keep going around the mountain, keep going around the mountain like our forefathers did. And as I was telling my Aunt Charles this morning, and they still didn't get it. Imagine going around the mountain trying to get something right, and you never pass the test. That's sad, family. But praise the Most High. And I wasn't going to be mean today, but I said I was going to wear my hat for this individual who said I can't call my daddy dad or pop, that Yahushua is the only one that has that right. You just don't know him yet. But I pray you watch this, and I pray that you will tune into him to spend some more time with him. See, it's going to take some sacrifice, my friend. See, it's not me, it's you. See, you haven't humbled yourself under his hand yet. And it's just like what we were talking about, you going over and over around the mountain, or you keep facing the same test in your life. That's what we're talking about. But our forefathers and foremothers was in the wilderness of Egypt, and they was trying to get it right, per se. They was trying to go back to Egypt, really, because they didn't want to follow Moses and his leadership. Even after he gave them the law, statutes, and commands, they said, we'll truly follow him. We'll do whatever he say. Just you talk to us. We don't want to hear from the Most High. Pardon me. And see, that's how some of us are, family, with these pastors and these preachers. We rather go to daddy. They used to call this joke around here daddy something, a preacher. But you'd rather go to him and call him daddy, because he can't go home with you at night. He can't peep into that secret room you got there, that secret page you be visiting online. See, that's where I come out where the Most High led me, to come out with all my business. Yeah, I was addicted to porn. I was addicted to sex and all that entails and details. But the Most High delivered me. I was a drug addict, a drug dealer, an alcoholic, a mean-hearted individual. Sold dope to my people. Yeah, all them bad things was me. Expedited death in the lives of many people. I didn't physically take an individual's life eye to eye, but I sold them the poison that I'm sure expedited the death. And it hurts my heart till this day to think about some of the mess I did. But I come and lay it all at the Most High's feet. He said, come on unto me, all you who labor and are heavy laden. See, this is what people that labor and are heavy laden is. They laboring with their mess. They're heavy laden with the sin that they've committed, the grief, the guilt. He said, come on unto me. I'll give you rest. I'll give you shalom. Just lay it at my feet. No matter of fact, throw it here. Before you get to me, cast your cares on me. Just like you throw a ball. And refuse to take it back. Because when you throw it over on me, I'm going to handle it. Don't play catch with the devil. I think that's one of the ideas we shared one time before about casting your cares on the Most High. Don't cast your cares on the devil. Play catch with the devil. Because all he's going to do all day long is throw you the ball. Throw you ideas to try to get you to go against what the Most High tells you or says about you. But yeah, we wanted to come out and share this idea for this brother or sister. First saying I really hurt for your pain as far as losing your father. I haven't been down that road yet, and I pray I don't anytime soon. But that has to be a hard blow. But you got somebody that be, as the text says, closer than your brother. Somebody that's closer than your father. but you got to meet him halfway. Matter of fact, you got to just take one step towards him. And he'll come right on in and heal that pain that you feel and take the place of your Father. And really, honestly, take the place of the Most High in your life, which no one can fill. And see, that's the important thing. You may have been trying to fill that void with your father or your mother because you got to grow up. But we're going to let that be our time, family. Let this mind be in me. Humble down, family. Humble down. Get down on your knees and pray to the Most High to give you the same mind as Mashiach. And see, he calls me to pray that prayer, family, here in the last few weeks. And he reminded me of this when I was studying over this idea. When I asked him, like I said, he directed me to pray that I would have a love for his people like he does. And the first thing that came to my mind was, you can't have no love like that for the Most High's people. Only he can love his people like that. The first thing that came to me was, what about Yahusha? He was the Most High's son, and he gave his entire life for the Most High's people. So why can't I have that same love? I think I give my life doing what I do. I give my best. I study to show myself approved. I show up consistently, just like he did. I'm not him, but I'm following his example. And I want this mind to be in me that was in Mashiach. So folks can start seeing it, so they can smell it when they're in my presence, so they can feel it when they hear these words coming out of my mouth. They say, yeah, that's the Most High son right there. I can hear it and see it on him. Plus, he got the testimony, he got the scars. We ain't gonna go showing that today. I have to take off too many clothes. And that's 2 zippers, not just one. 2 in 10 years. But the Most High has a plan, don't he? Hallelujah. Family, do stay up and keep pushing forward in the right direction. Shalom.